Hi, Gareth from Port Monkeys here, and Janet.
Hi.
We are going on a tour today in the Azores, Ponta Delgada, Azores. Bless you. We are going on Crater Lakes Gardens and Pineapple Greenhouse. So this is not our first time in the Azores, it's our second. And we're in the dining room waiting for the get-go. So, more later.
Excuse me.
Bless you again. So now they're herding us downstairs and then out to the buses. This is always the funnest part of the tour.
Yeah. The herding part?
At least it's only one flight. I've been on somewhere it's like a 3 flights. Oh my god.
Yeah. So we're getting off the ship today in Ponta Delgada, Azores. We're going on a tour to the Crater Lakes and the pineapple plantation. And so now it's the mad rush to see who gets first on the bus. We're in the Emerald Princess, only ship in town today. So now we've entered the terminal and we actually have to go back upstairs, the spiral staircase here. I think I remember doing this last year. So there's the town of Ponta Delgada. We walked up there this morning. There's an officer. That's the Emerald Princess. And them are the buses. They is there. And we are Purple 8. This is the first stop on our tour. The pineapple plantation. And they grow the pineapples in those big greenhouses there. And there's some of the famous hydrangeas. Still blooming. I guess that's the name of it. It's some nice red lava.
And it's free transfer.
They're smoking fish or something, right? Oh, it's steamy in there. Oh, maybe that's what it is. I think they put fires in there to heat it up. There's one of the pineapples. Not fully grown yet. And that's a plant. And that's the root. And it's slippery here in this gravel. And these are very humid. And it's like weeds growing in there. Except here they've pulled them all out and there they haven't. So maybe they're just working on it. Go up these steps a little. And you can see this goes on for quite a bit. Oh, here's some pineapples. See the little pineapples growing?
Some of them are already yellow.
That's what they look like. Pineapples.
That is already ripe.
Yum. Pick it. Let's eat. Oh, there's a few of them like that.
Yeah.
And they cut the tops off before they're ripe. And they trim the leaves because it helps the pineapple grow. And I didn't know that. I grow them in my backyard, but they never get very big. So we're approaching the end of the pineapple greenhouses. Look at that. And there's a statue of somebody here. And I have no idea who that is or why it's here. But there it is. There's the greenhouses. We're going to go into this bougainvillea, which is huge, and into the store here and have a look around. So it's just a bunch of junk. Unless you like pineapple towels. A lot of Christmas stuff.
Yes, we do.
Here's some liquor. Here's some free samples. Or Oh, I see, €3, €4, not free samples. Hey, here's some shot glasses. Pineapple liqueur. I have no idea how much it is. €35, I'm guessing. It's a little steep. €15 for the little one. €5. That's got like pieces of pineapple in it. I guess that's pineapple jam. And pineapple chutney. And mustard with pineapple. Curry with pineapple. Well, all things pineapple, you might say, including the lamps. We've reached our second stop. That's a middle school, secondary school he called it, maybe high school. These are students. We're going to the botanical gardens here. So, and it looks like school just let out for lunch. It's 1:45, so I don't know. He did say they have the second longest summer vacation of anywhere in the world. So, they're signaling us. We're crossing. Another one rides the bus. So here we are. Botanical garden. That's a big shopping center up there if you can make it up there. It's not like the botanical garden over near Iberia Grande though. This one's a little more plain. Although maybe we're getting into an area that's a little nicer, huh?
Joe Busso.
Oh, this looks nicer down here, yeah. There's actually a lake down there. Well, a pond. And a cave. With something on top of the cave. And kids smoking. So there's caves here. And the kids are in them on the other side. And there's some sort of transformer in here or whatever. But we can't go in because of the bars and the big lock. Oh, we've got to climb out of here.
Some stairs going up to that.
Go.
Oh, you go first.
Up to another cage or metal door. That gives me a different perspective on the place though. There's our tour group right there. And the guide is pushing the wheelchair. So there's a little pond area over there. Kids everywhere. And then there's a big hole in the ground here. I see a stairway leading down over there. Or here. And a path. So I don't think we're going down there. Group's right there. There's a stairway going up and more caves. Janet really wants to go down there. There's people up there.
I see more caves over there.
Yeah. Plenty of trash. Oh, that goes down pretty far. There's stairs leading down there. Here's a stairway down. There's a little like bridge over it. It's full of kids though. More caves this way. I guess that's a bridge. They're all caged off though. Oh. Ah, look at that.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty lush and green in here. Everything's green, in fact. What was that? A squirrel or a bird? Did you see that? Some like dark gray animal. Wait. That's a bird. It's a dove, I think. Something went in there, though. Wait, it's way up there. More caves, more cages. Wait a minute. More stairways. So I want you to look at the roots on this thing. That is a big old tree. There's my hand on it, so you can get an idea in case you can't tell. Hey, there's a tour group. There's the big tree down there. I think we're heading back to the bus now with a scenic route from the botanical gardens. Oh, there's our group. A little cave up there on the right too, and more steps over here on the left. Of course, it's dark and light in here, so the picture probably looks terrible. And I have no idea how far back that goes, but there are spider webs. And now for the sound of red gravel, red volcanic gravel. There it is. So we're up in the mountains now. We left the botanical gardens.
So
we're going up to the rim of the crater.
Nearly on the top of the crater wall.
It's pretty lush here. Lots of Japanese cedar,
that has
hydrangeas,
an area of
and ginger
19
lilies.
square kilometers.
There's some cedar.
So you know, in comparison, our island in general has 744 square kilometers.
So we got off the ship up in the mountains. It's a little cool. I think I smell the cedar, but I also smell hamburgers. The viewpoint is this way. This is an old abandoned hotel that I think people come up and do all sorts of stuff in. But you can see we're in a lush forest. And it is steep down there. Yeah, this is the ginger that's taking over the island. No, I don't think that's the restroom. Look at how green this is, though. Blown out hotel. And here's what we came for. One green lake, one blue lake. Although it may be hard to tell. But the one in the foreground here is the water's greenish, and the one in the distance, the water's blue. And it's because of the depth. This is shallow, it's got lots of moss in it. And that's deep over there. And it's really one lake with a bridge separating them. And these are the hydrangeas, and that's the ginger, and that's the Japanese cedar. It's a really picturesque spot. I'll give it that. Really lovely. Really, really lovely. Even the blown out hotel just has plants growing on it and everything. Looks kind of pretty. And then here's the ocean with farms and towns, with people all down there. And here's the restrooms that they need to maintain just a little bit better. Just a little bit better. Maybe a lot. And I think that's the end of our tour. I'd hate to have to drive up and down that road. Look how green this stuff is. And look at how blown out that hotel is. Now the plants are taking over. And if we get in the right spot here, like up there, we can see both sides of the island at once. You can see people went everywhere up here, but this is an overlook, designed to be an overlook. And the guide was saying these little curved hills were, little cinder cones. But way off in the distance there is the ship. And then this, I guess, is Ribeira Grande. I'm not sure. But so north side of the island, south side of the island. And of course, forest above us. And these are the hydrangeas, you see them?
Yes, then the goshawk, I already
got
said
purple,
what it is.
blue flowers,
That's a funny
sometimes
thing.
pink
the
or
goshawk,
white.
people, the first settlers, they thought it was an
all.
Azore and not a
And we're
goshawk.
getting back down to
In
town
Portuguese,
now.
it's Azor or
There's a bunch of cows on the hill.
They thought
There's
it
some
was
more.
an Azor. That's why they gave the islands the name of Azores.
That's the town. There's a
were
horse.
smaller than the whale.
These are the homes.
They only
Had
hunted the
pumpkins
common
in their
whales,
yard.
so it's not the biggest whales,
Plants.
not the size of a blue whale. So the boats were very small, very fast. But also, if the whale gets attacked and jumps or does anything, the boat flies, and nobody here could swim. Nearly nobody. On mainland, they got a solution: the
Cows.
so-called water dogs.
This is a monument honoring the 9 islands. If you look down, you'll see the name, like Fa'al and Pico, and so on. 9 palm trees, 9 monuments inside the circle. And this
Here
is
you have
people's
again
backyards.
another example
And now
of
front yards.
the ficus, of the Australian fig tree. Right here now on the right side, the big tree.
So I guess these are houses too.
The thing right there in front of the big tree of the Araucaria. It's sugar bean. Let's say sugar bean.
Shopping brewery
These
in
are
here.
already from the past century. So
Or
yeah, sometimes they have
Melo
some things that
Abria.
are not so good for the workers. The safety is
Look,
not.
And it's
the
all
biggest
decorated with Christmas lights in the
thing in there.
trees for Christmas. It's the middle of November, of course. And I'm not sure what that is. I guess it's part of the church, but I don't know what that thing is.
The
Gate
city
to the
gates.
city.
So the
Church,
city gates,
City Hall's
there
off to the
was the
left.
harbor before. All this part that we are driving on now was man-made. The harbor first was this area here, and the city gates were where people had to pay the tax, the fees to sell their products in our city.
There's the ship. So this is the farmer's market, such as it is. Go in, and I'm guessing these are farmers selling stuff. It does look mostly like fruits and vegetables, although this guy's got liquor in bottles. Or maybe it's olive oil. I think it's olive oil. And hot sauce. And bananas. $1.99 for a bottle of little hot sauce. Is that $2.10?
Yep.
Oh. So, most of the booths, kiosks, whatever you want to call them, are closed. That's an Azores pineapple, about half the size of a regular one. I'm guessing those are limes, but I don't know. There it is. It's about half open. sure what these are bags of. I mean, it looks like sugar, but they're all different colors. And then potatoes. And more of this stuff. Peppers. And they have t-shirts and souvenirs. Goes down around there a little bit. Got the basket guy, girl. We're pulling out of Ponta Delgada in the Azores, very slowly turning, and we're going to go straight out. Very slowly turning. And over on this side, a little fishing boat returning. We have the almost setting sun and the waving arm. Just pulled out of Ponta Delgada in the Azores. And the sun's getting ready to set, not quite yet. There. Does that look better? And of course there's the city of Ponta Delgada. Last time we were here, we went swimming right down there.